Hello and welcome to another video from trainingride.com. In this short video, I will be showing you as how we could go ahead and download MySQL database on your machine, and then we'll be installing that, and of course, we'll be creating some databases in it. So let's get started and see as how we can do that. So if I navigate myself to Google, over here, I'm going to be just typing a simple sentence here saying download MySQL. All right, so as you can see, as I do that, it pops up this first link, and when you click on that, it'll take you to this download tab. And under download tab, depending on what machine you have, in terms of what operating system you have, you could go down here and then take that. So right now, as you can see, this is for MySQL on Windows. So you could either do that, or when you go up here, you could also be taking the different types of databases they offer. Like there is a MySQL Enterprise Edition and all that. So we're going to be, downloading it for Windows. If you could also check out their community server, there's a lot of information about how you could be doing different things, downloading for different operating systems and all that. But mostly we have Windows, so this is what we would be doing. We'll be downloading it for Windows. So MySQL on Windows. So we right now would be downloading the MySQL installer that is going to go and then install MySQL on your Windows operating system. So that's what I'm going to do. Click on that, and then it takes me right here where I could be selecting the platform, and then I could be downloading. Even though it says like 32-bit, but as you can see a note up here, it says that it is a 32-bit, but will install both on 32-bit as well as on 64-bit binaries. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Uh, this is the two different servers they might have. One is the MySQL Installer Web Community 5.614, and this is MyInstaller Community 5. So these could be like the mirror servers they have. So anyway, let's go ahead and download that. So as I download it, wants me to log in with an Oracle web account. But if you pay attention and take a look right here, they offer you that even if you don't want to sign up or log in, still you could just go ahead and then download this. So I'm going to be clicking on that, and here is what I can do. I can go and then I could save this, right? So as you could see, it is in my Java folder. I have downloaded this. So I could just go and then override, or I could go to a different folder, as we provide trainings for different courses here. So we could go and then we could download it on a different folder. So let us see what we have. I could pretty much go and then download in the SOAP UI training, let's say. Okay, so I would create a folder here, call that folder as MySQL, right? And we'll download it there. Okay, it's a very simple download, very small, so it take not more than a couple of seconds for it to download. Now I'm just gonna go and then double click on it to install it. As you can see, it brings up this utility, and then I should go and then click on run. And the installation should run pretty fast, because there's not much here, unlike the Oracle database, or for that matter, SQL Server database, or any other database. It's going to take, a pretty long time. But over here for MySQL installer, it should not be taking, much of the time. Once the visit pops up and gets started, it shouldn't take a long time for us to go and then configure MySQL on the Windows machine. So as it is basically gathering the required information to install that, let's take that opportunity to talk a little bit about, why we could be, why you basically need this MySQL installer. Now, MySQL installer has, it's an open source, so there's no licensing fee as such. So it has become pretty popular among different developers. So it will many applications, whether you're creating a web applications with PHP, or for that matter, any other programming language. MySQL happens to be the most commonly used database in the back. All right, so let's go and then get started installing this. The MySQL installer guides you through the installation and configuration of your MySQL products. Run it from the start menu to perform maintenance tasks, right? So now you could go and then look into different things over here about MySQL, what other things it does. There are resources that it shows you as how to do things in MySQL. So install MySQL products. When I click on that, it wants me to agree to the licensing. So here I go, I agree to the licensing, I click next. Now, before the installation is performed, the installer will check if there are any newer versions of the product. And now, do you need to get connected to the internet to do that? Well, I mean, we just downloaded, so I could do that, or I could skip this check for the updates. For now, I'm just gonna skip the check for the updates. Now, it gives you the option of selecting something. Are you gonna be a developer? Or do you want it a server only, client only? Do you want to install MySQL products and features? Now, I don't know, what is the intent, as far as installing this database. So this account should just work fine. Unless you want to go and then use the full, you could use the full as well. But over here it tells you that installs MySQL Server and the tools required for MySQL application development. This is useful if you intend to develop application for an existing server. So I prefer to use that. So I would just go ahead and then use. If you really need to look into the details as what it is going to do, it is going to do the following. MySQL Visual Studio plugin, it is going to it's going to give you MySQL connectors, and which is the Java, the JDBC, ODBC, and all that, right? So it's a good thing. So I would basically go and select that. Now, also take a look at the fact that the installation path is going to be in program files, and it is going to be MySQL. All right. So, and the data, where the data is going to be kept, it is going to be in the program data, MySQL version 5.6, right? That's where it is going to be. So I'm just going to take it as is. So I click on that, and then again, it is going to tell me that these are the things, basically, the following requirements must be installed before the selected products can be installed. So if you don't want a particular requirement, then go back and deselect that option. So just keep that. And I will also kind of like check that I would also need that. So let me see. Yeah. So let us execute it, and not get selected. Okay, now let us execute it and see what is it going to do. All required parameters are met. Continuing, clicking on the next tab. So here it is. This is the following products will be installed or updated, and it is going to download the following. So it's probably gonna take a little while as it is going to download these things. I will, while it is downloading, let me just quickly state few things about MySQL. MySQL, again, depending on what kind of applications you are going to be building, you would find that MySQL has become one of the mostly desired database out there because of the fact that it is, as I said, it's like free to download. And to use, so you're not really paying any licensing fee, unlike for Oracle, or for that matter for SQL Server what. So it has become basically the choice for most of the developers, or most of the guys who are working to create applications. It's good that we go and then we learn it. So that's the reason we're downloading it as I'm preparing this video. In our the installation process might take few seconds in here. As it is downloading and installing these things, now basically we can pause here for a second, and then I'll wait for it to finish the download, and then I'll come back and then show you in my next video as how we could go ahead and then create some databases and create some tables in those databases and work with interacting with this MySQL database. All right. So see you soon.